possible in the world, and possible for me is only a matter of how. In order to have thought of a goal, or in order to have thought of an outcome that you want in life, you must have considered the fact that you can actually do it. You must know that it's possible for you to accomplish this outcome. In order to have had the thought in the first place, your clients must have considered what it would be like to have accomplished the goal. They must have. And that means it's purely and simply a question of finding out how to actually accomplish it. If it can be done, then you can do it, as long as you have the resources and you figure out how it actually is, what has to happen, and what you have to do in order to accomplish it. And this is the first law of cybernetics. It's the law of requisite variety. The system or person with the most flexibility of behaviour will have the most influence on the system and will end up controlling it. The person with the most flexibility of behaviour, the most choices, will have the most influence on the system itself. The system being their environment and the results that they get. And understanding NLP is all about giving you more flexibility of behaviour. When clients first come to see you, and they come to see you with a problem, then all they'll be seeing is the problem itself. They'll be consumed by the problem, and their behaviour will be dictated to by the nature of the problem. And our job through working with the client is to enable them to see for themselves that there are lots of different ways of skinning the cat, so to speak. There are lots of different ways of approaching this situation, one or more of which will be successful in enabling them to see outside of the problem, to see the solution. And the more ways that you have of looking at something, the more routes that you're able to see to the top of the mountain, the more likely you are to be able to climb the mountain. And that's the law of requisite variety. There's no failure, only feedback. If you approach a problem with a client and at first you're not able to make your way out of the problem, then recognise what it is that is the reason that you've been unable to work your way out of the problem. Recognise that as your feedback. Work out a different approach and give it another go. One of the things that successful people do really well is that they learn from their mistakes. They don't let the non-success affect their state. They accept the feedback that their non-success has given them. They cherish that. And they work out a way of being successful the next time around. As long as you keep trying different approaches, being flexible with your behaviour, then you've never failed.